Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Austin. This is Gone in 60, and this is my 2022 Subaru WRX. Now, if you guys have been following my channel for some time, you've noticed that I've continued to update all of you on the sales figure for the new VB Subaru WRX. I made some predictions earlier this year, and guys, I hate to admit it, I might be wrong. And the Subaru WRX may have hit a wall recently. Let's go over the sales figures. Let me share with you my opinions. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and let's get right after it. So I've been updating all of you throughout this year, every 3 months, hey, how the WRX is doing. And, you know, out of the gate this year, Subaru did so good. And after June, it just sales completely fell on their face. And I'll be sharing this with you guys. If you want to look it up, you know, any sales figure, you guys can do this on a lot of different car brands. This is where I look at a lot of stuff. It's goodcarbadcar.net. This is the WRX Sales. As you look, you know, in the previous years, 2016, 2017, 2018, I'm not sure if they are referencing the STI in there or if this is just pure WRX. But I made a prediction earlier this year as we've gone throughout the year that I figured the new WRX would end up about third in terms of sales over the last 7 years, 8 years. Actually, no, more than that. Let's see, 2016, 17, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. So over the last 8 years that I had planned that it would come in third. Now, it was on pace to do that. January, you can look at January. It had one of its strongest January, second best January it's had since 2016. Then you look at February. February was the best-selling month the WRX has ever had. March, 3,005. That was the third best. April, 2,667. That was like fourth, fifth. And you start to see a pattern here. 2,700. You know, it's starting to fall down, and you get into July. So as we're kind of looking at these figures and where everything's at, I wanted to update you guys where this is at, and I was wrong on my projection. So as you look at 2023, the WRX finished around 24,681 units. Where that stacks up overall, it actually stacks up, I believe, fifth. So you have the 2017 model that did 31,000. Then you have the 2016 model that was 30,000. Then you have 28,730 in 2018, 27,141 in 2021, and 24,681 in 2023. Now, 2022, I've talked about this before. I'm not going to cover too much. These low figures in 2022, a lot of dealers didn't even have inventory of the WRX, and then Subaru flooded the market with them. I think right around, you know, August timeframe through March, a lot of WRXs were heavily discounted. But I really feel like that's kind of where it caught the trend. Now, as you look at like previous years, you can see 2019, 2020, and 2021 that the sales dropped off. You know, they were 1,000, 1,500, 1,700. But, you know, last year compared to this year, I mean, it's quite a few less units. So I do believe that according to this, now, I don't know how this looks like across all brands. I know the Toyota Supra right now, there's been a lot of articles out that 2023 was not a good year for the Toyota Supra, especially with adding the manual, which that hurts my heart that it didn't sell well, it didn't do well. But as we look at the WRX sales for 2023, and we look over the last 8 years, it took fifth out of 8. So I do think there is something besides just sales figures. I think maybe the looks really did impact the sales of this. Maybe, you know, electric, maybe the economy right now, maybe interest rates. I don't want to blame everything on the car. I don't want to blame everything on Subaru because they're a great brand and I applaud them for continuing to make the WRX. But as we look at the sales figures, guys, the numbers don't lie. This is where it's at. The new WRX, the new VB, I was predicting it would come in third out of 8th, which honestly, that's a strong showing. That's a very strong showing. You know, when you look back at 2016 and some of those years, you didn't have the GR Corolla. You didn't have some of these other brands that have kind of eaten away at it. But I think economy, I think interest rates, I think maybe some things about the car, but a lot of the news about the car has been extremely positive. It's just people don't get over the looks and then therefore they don't buy it. But the people who actually drive these cars, that they tune these cars are very susceptible. They do such a great job with modifications and tunes, and they do amazing. And so it's really sad for me to see the sales drop off. 5th out of 8th is nothing to shake a stick at. I mean, if you look at the VB generation, and if you just added 2022 and 2023, you compare that to other years, it is the lowest 2 sales years combined for the WRX. The last 2 years have not sold well. Now, I don't know if this is a pattern that's continuing among cars similar to the WRX, but the WRX is kind of a little bit in a category of its own. There's some people, some competition that's coming eating at their heels. Let me know if you guys have bought a Subaru, why you bought one, if you didn't buy one. What is your guys' interpretation? Obviously, guys, it's just data. There's so many ways to manipulate data and to pull so many different things and thoughts from it. But guys, the WRX is an awesome platform. The new VB, I love it. It is a great, great platform. And all of you, even if you don't like the looks of it, they will grow on you. You should test drive one. You should give it a go because it is an awesome platform. If you guys are new to my channel, please like, comment, subscribe, and we will catch you on the next video.
Mm.